Hello and welcome back. My name is OJ and today we're on Iracing trying out the Aston Martin on the GT4 challenge. This week's track is Sebring, so it's a great car and track combo. Now GT4 always throws up some great racing both in real life and on iRacing, so we're hoping for a pretty decent result this week. Now before we get into the racing, I've heard that B-roll helps to boost your videos. So here's a quick video of a dog. That dog was quite cute, to be fair. Anyway, on to the qualifying lap. So we're coming down the main straight in 5th gear. Looking over to the right hand side, the buildings are braking point. Just after it, down into 4th gear. Look to the inside for a random cone on the fence. Don't know why that's there, but that's our acceleration point. Then we're up to 5th gear on the exit. Now we're looking ahead. 3 cones on the right hand side. That's our brake marker point. Down into 3rd gear. Now you really want to miss this curb on the inside, otherwise it will send you out wide. Hang it in 3rd up to the next corner, little dab of the brakes and turn in again. Miss that curb again, same sort of issue. Now we get a breather coming down the main straight, up the gears, up into 5th, really rev it out and you can get up into 6th here if you want. Now looking ahead for the 4 cones on the left, that's our brake marker point and down into 2nd gear. The only part on the track that will get down into 2nd gear, and be patient on that throttle, otherwise it will wash you out wide. Now it's easily flat through these next section of corners, so just powering up through the gears up to 5th gear and really wring the neck of it. Hang it in through this left-hander and we're going to start braking between these 4 and 3 cones. Hard on the brakes and down into 3rd gear. Again, patient on the throttle and use all the road you can. Careful not to get too much onto the curb as the dirt on the exit can pull you out wide. Easy flat through here, little snap of oversteer for me, and we're looking ahead for the 3 cones again. That's our brake marker, down into 3rd. Now this corner is actually cambered, so you can carry a little bit more speed through it than you think. Again, on the exit, use all the road, but be careful of the dirt to pull you out wide. Up through the gears, keep it flat, hang it through this double left-hander. Keep it in 5th and look ahead for the 3 cones on the left-hand side. Braking hard down into 3rd gear. You can go all over the curb on the inside and the outside here, but try to carry the speed through the corner. Now on the entrance here, you can use a little bit more track than I did, and the same again on the exit. I probably lost a few tenths through there. That's why it's so important that you need to carry the speed through the corner when you've got such a long straight like this. Otherwise, I'm only losing time the further down we go. Anyway, into the last corner. Looking ahead, we've got the cones on the left-hand side. Now we're braking points roughly at the 2. Braking down into 4th gear, hold that brake, trail it all the way through and down into 3rd under the bridge. Then start applying the throttle just at the bridge level and really carry the speed out. You can use all the road, just try not to hit the wall on the exit. Then across the line for a 2 minutes 11.4, which places us 5th on the grid. Now on the start I like to hang back and try and get the jump. I mistimed it slightly here, but we've still got the jump on everyone else. So up through the gears, up to 4th, up into 5th, and we're aiming for the inside line here. We're going to try outbrake everyone and just fire in. Now watching ahead, the guy in front just decides to spin, so we have to be careful, but avoiding action. We're carrying it up and now we're neck and neck in 1st position with it. Now we've got the inside line for the next corner. We're just going to outbrake him and hold the inside, let him run out wide and easily into 1st. Now here's a little replay of the start with a nice little bit of commentary from Ryan and Kenneth themselves. As I say, we're about 5 cars wide coming into the 1st corner. Surprisingly, everyone seems to get through pretty clean, apart from that Aston who went backwards. And then this guy on the left-hand side, don't know where he went, I'm hoping he came out the pits, but God knows. Anyway, up into 1st place. We're then going to try get through these next sequence of corners pretty cleanly and try get away from the cars behind. Hoping to try control the race. Now I must say, sorry it looks like it's been recorded with a toaster, but that happens. We got a clean start, while meanwhile this kind of happened here. Now if that wasn't enough,
early, I'm sorry.
This one also comes with a nice little bit of helpful advice from the guy himself.
Brake at the 3rd cone, not before the 3rd cone. You know, the 3 cone.
Thanks Dave mate, I usually struggle counting to 3, I'll bear it in mind. Anyway, the race start went pretty well for us and we've maintained 1st place, got a little bit of a lead and just continued.
Sorry, look up.
But the competition hasn't done destroying themselves yet, so here's another one of one guy trying to start a tandem drift. By this point, 2nd place has managed to catch up with us. I thought he was going to go for the dive here, and a really good run, but he decided to hold back and wait until the main straight. Now, quick zoom in. As you can see, third place didn't like the fact that second was in front of him, or he doesn't like Dunkin' Donuts, I'm not sure, and he decides to turn him around. Gives us a nice bit of breathing room, but yeah, welcome to iRace. I think it then became fashionable for people to take themselves out of the race. Even this guy did it on his own, and then took someone else with him. Then we've got another person in second. Everyone must be scared of that, and he decides to drop it himself as well. No one wants the second place today.
Can't you morons do anything right?
Nope.
Yep, it would really appear they can't do anything right.
What the are you doing? Hold your line.
So it appeared Dave has a nice bit of side-by-side action here, and oh, never mind.
What are you doing, man?
Now hopefully that's enough of the competition trying to take themselves out of contention. But we're still in the lead. We've had quite an easy and bit of a boring race so far. A few laps later, Mario's managed to catch up with us. I thought he was going for a dive here, but not quite. He's now just going to sit behind and wait for later on in the lap. Now again, awful drive out of this corner, a little bit of oversteer. Luckily the traction control saved us, but that gets Mario a little bit of a drive. Now looking in the mirror, he's too far back, so I go for the normal racing line, but no, he goes for an absolute dive bomb. So it's a little bit rude of me covering him off there. Here's the off-board shot anyway. I'll let you lot make up your mind. It might have been a late move from one or the other. Either way, I don't think he liked it, but I don't speak Klingon.
Aguántame, Alejandro, aguántame, que lo paso, porfa.
Now we've led every lap so far. We get the 5 laps of fuel warning light left. Now I'm thinking it's 13 laps, so nice and easy. Now this guy actually catches me sleeping. I had no idea where he was coming from, but absolute dive bomb. Fair play to the guy. He takes it into the lead. As you can see from this off-board shot, he does an absolute great move. Full send into the corner. It was either a choice of we crash or he gets the lead. We then get the 1 lap of fuel warning left. Now, considering we haven't had the white flag yet until just now, this is a bit of an issue. So, it wouldn't be a driving with OJ video without something going wrong. Having led every lap until this point, we're now losing place after place after place. That now brings us down into 5th position. Now, it's a shame after such a good run, but we're going to go full throttle across the line, and it starts stuttering. We're completely out.
Why must life be so hard? Why must I fail in every attempt at masonry?
How's your father's project coming along? I think he's almost done. Yeah, he's done.
Not how we wanted it to end, but anyway, I'm OJ. Thank you ever so much for watching this video, and we'll look forward to many more to come.